kindergarten. So this week we've been learning about what writers can write about when they maybe don't know exactly what to write. So we've learned that writers can write about things they love, things they can do. And today we're going to learn another topic that authors and writers can write about when they maybe don't know what to say. Boys and girls, you can write about things you know. And you know a lot of things. You've been in school for several weeks now, and you've learned sight words, rainbow words, you've learned numbers, you've learned how to be an author, you've learned drawing. So you've learned so much, so many things. And then plus there's just things that you know how to do because maybe they're an interest or a hobby of yours. For example, maybe you know a lot about fishing because that's something you do with a family member or friend. Maybe you know a lot about an activity or a sport like football or baseball or gymnastics or dance because you do that. Maybe you know how to put your toys away in a special spot because that's what you do. Maybe you know how to play a game because it's your favorite game to play. Maybe you know how to play Connect Four, or maybe you know how to play Chutes and Ladders or Candyland. We know a lot of things. So, and everyone knows things differently because we all have things that interest us. So, in my house, there's me and Mr. Lenhart, and then our two boys. And we all know or have an area of interest that's completely different from each other. So, for example, Mr. Lenhart knows a lot about Star Wars, like a lot. He collects the figures, he has all the movies and has seen them like lots and lots of times. His office at home and his office at his office are all decorated in Star Wars decorations, and he knows all the things about Star Wars. My son Ben knows all things Minecraft. He knows all of the characters in Minecraft, all of the things that you do and the things that you need to be able to build and code and all of that. So that's kind of his area. And also, he's also really big into Ninja Warrior. So he knows all of the obstacles and things like that. And then my other son, Caleb, he knows a lot about water towers. That's something that he's always been interested in. And so he knows about all the water towers in our area, how the water flows into them and like what a water tower does. That's his thing. I know a lot about teaching because that's what I do, but I also know a lot about, exercise and eating healthy because that's something that I really enjoy doing and do a lot of. So we all have our special area or our certain topics that we are kind of like experts or we know a lot about, and you have it too. So like I said, maybe it's an activity or a sport or a game or a thing that you just really know a lot because it's something that you love. Okay, so you're going to teach us today about what you know. You're going to get to be a teacher and teach others about what it is that you know. So I know a lot about exercise and how exercising can help to keep your body healthy. So maybe that's what I want to teach everybody. I want to teach that exercise can make you healthy because that's what I know a lot about. So boys and girls, I'm going to start by getting my pencil, or it's really my marker, and I'm going to write my name at the top. So maybe you want to join me and you can write your name. We're going to start with a capital letter because names of people always start with a capital letter. And we're going to write our name. Okay. If you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. If not, we're going to keep on rolling. All right, so today should be Thursday, October 22nd. So we're going to write a 10 for October, as that's the number month of October. and we're going to do a slash. Today is the 22nd. That's 2 2s. So we're going to curve around and slide to the right and curve around and slide to the right a second time to make 22. And then we're going to do our slash. And then the year is still 2020. So we're going to write a 2 and a 0 for our 20. So we are going to write about things we know. Now, what I know is different than what you know. It's different than what Mr. Lenhart knows and Ben and Caleb know. So everybody is going to be writing about something probably very different today. And that's great because that means we get to learn all these new ideas and all these new things that we all know. So I'm going to leave a space at the top because when I'm done, I'm going to go back and I'm going to draw my illustration. But remember, we are now writing first and then doing our illustration second. So my thing that I know that I want people to learn from my journal is that exercise can make you healthy. So I'm going to just stretch and write the sounds I hear, even though some of my words might be really long and big. Your words might be long and big too, and that's okay. We keep persevering and we just stretch and write the sounds we hear. We don't have to write it like a grown-up writes it. We're not grown-ups, we're just kindergartners. So we're going to just write the sounds that we hear. So X, exercise. X, what do you hear? An X? All right, I'm going to write a capital letter X because it's the beginning of my sentence. X, oh, I hear that R for R, rat, exer, an S, good. Exercise, I, do you hear an I? I do. Exercise, Z, zebra, Z, good job. Exercise, and now I need my space stick. Exercise can, oh, that's a sight word, friends. We know that one. C-N-A-N, exercise can, and I'm going to do a little space stick, make. That's M, man, or Madison, mouse. A, I hear A. I hear a C, or I hear a K. I heard some of you say K. I heard some of you say C. I would say it's okay to write either letter because both letters make the K sound. I'm going to go ahead and write the letter K. Make. Exercise can make you. Now, friends, hopefully we remember that you is also a rainbow word. So maybe we know that you is not just written with the letter U. If you don't know you yet, you can write the letter U. But if you know you, if it's one of your rainbow words, I believe it's orange or yellow. So if you're on those words, you probably know that U is spelled Y-O-U. So if you know that, you're going to write Y-O-U if you wrote the word you. Okay? Exercise can make you healthy. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to really persevere to write this word, but I know I'm going to do it. I'm not going to give up. An H. L. L, right? That's a sound we haven't learned yet in kindergarten, but maybe you remember the word the has in it. And so maybe if the starts with a TH, maybe that means that makes the TH sound. We're going to be learning that a little bit later in kindergarten, boys and girls. Exercise can make you healthy. I hear an E. Okay, so I think I'm done. So what do I need? A period. Very good. And now I'm going to just read what I wrote to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Exercise can make you healthy. I think I'm done. Very good. I wrote about things that I know. All right, friends. Now what I would do, I would go back and I would draw a picture, probably of me, maybe exercising, and I'm going to show movement in my picture. I'm going to show expression on my face, maybe even have a speech bubble coming out. And of course, I'm going to use as many colors as I can, all right, in my illustration. All right, friends, I'm not going to illustrate for you today because you guys are experts on that and you can do that yourselves. But you're going to think of something you know, tell us something, teach us something, and then go ahead and illustrate it using all the colors you can. All right, friends? All right, have a great day. I can't wait to hear what you're going to teach us. I'm so excited to read your entry for today. All right, friends, thank you so much. I will see you soon.